Good morning, everyone. It is our last full day here at Planet Hollywood in Cancun, and I'm going to give you guys a tour of the whole resort. First, we're going to start out with the adult scene side. This is the side that we stayed on, but the whole resort is also connected to the family-friendly side too. So by staying in the adult side, you're able to access both sides of the resort. So let's get started. So this is the adult scene lobby. And this side over here is the star class entrance. And then this side over here is the non-star class entrance. So this is where you check in and stuff. And then they both connect. So the special thing with the star class is you get more premium alcohol and then also some extra snacks and stuff when you check in and you have your own private lobby. But this is the adult lobby. So it's nice to have this little bar right here called the Scene Bar. And then some sitting areas. And also throughout the night or throughout the week, they've had various like adults only entertainment here and stuff. So like last night there was a singer, live music and dancers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna walk us through this way. There's a lot of those concierge in every building if you want to book excursions or have questions and stuff like that. So we've got all these buildings over here and over here. So the one thing about the rooms, they're not at an angle, so you have pretty high chances, unless you book like a premium room, that you're just gonna face over this restaurant, unfortunately. So not a ton of ocean view rooms on the adult side. So here is Braza Grill. Once again, this is on the adults only side. At the Braza Grill, they have breakfast here every morning, and then they also have dinner here. I didn't get a picture of the dinner menu, but here they walked around with a whole bunch of different meats and stuff that they would cut off the stick and just serve you right on your plate. I thought this was a really good dinner and unique. Another thing too, if you want the swim up suite, here is what those look like. So all the swim up suites are on the first floor. They are really pretty. We have not really seen anyone swimming in the water. We did feel it and it was pretty chilly. So the next restaurant we're coming up on here is Catch. And Catch is the seafood restaurant. So here they had lunch and dinner. For dinner, here's the menu. They had stuff like sea bass, salmon, also had some meats like tenderloin and lamb chop. We had a large group, so instead of everyone ordering, they just brought us a few platters of kind of a sampler tray of everything. So it had the sea bass and salmon and some meats. The dessert was also really good. Our table really loved the Cocoa dessert, which is pictured here. It was really good. We ordered like multiple plates of it. So I'm going to keep walking this way towards the pool and the beach. Here's a map of the resort if you wanted to get an overview of the layout. So the buildings on the bottom in purple there, that's the adults only side, and the adults only pool that I'm about to show you. And then the whole rest of the resort is the family friendly side. All right. So here they have some chairs and stuff for hanging out. I think they also do yoga. And then here we're at the adults only pool. So it's really pretty. All these cabanas out here that you see, those ones are rental, but rental only, so you do have to pay for them. Otherwise, you can come get a beach chair. Right now, it's 8:30 in the morning, and as you can see on this side, there's already tons of people with towels out.
I'd say that's one of the things I don't like about that is that they need more chairs, because definitely during prime time it was a struggle to find beach chairs. Right here they have a jacuzzi. It's not like quite as hot as a hot tub, but it is 92 degrees right now. I'm here in January, and so the 92 degrees is definitely warmer than the pool. The pool itself, my watch measured it at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So truthfully, like, it did feel chilly at first, even on like an 80-degree sunny day. But once you're in, it's not that bad. But I feel like they could heat it a couple more degrees to make it a little bit more enjoyable. I know I read a lot of reviews about the pool being chilly. Not horrible, but could be warmer, I guess. This area over here, so you're not allowed to smoke on the resort property except in designated smoking areas. So this is one of those designated smoking areas. All right, so like I said, this is the adults only pool. It is an infinity pool leading up to a part of the beach, and then they have a swim-up bar over here. And the nice thing is the swim-up bar, this area is a little bit more shallow, probably about like 3 feet in depth, versus the rest of the pool is about 4.5 feet. The pools are mostly open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. A lot of the bars and stuff start to shut down around 5 or 6 p.m. And then here's the other half of the pool bar. It's called Castaway Pool Bar. So if you don't want to go in the water, you can get a drink on the other side. So now I'm gonna walk on over to the Star Class pool. So like I said before, if you stay in the Star Class, you have a few extra amenities like premium liquor. You get, I think, butler service, and then you also have the access to this Star Class pool. And it's nice. Truthfully, not sure if it's worth the cost, depends on the client. But this Star Class pool over here is family friendly, so it's not an adult only amenity for sure. And they have their own bar over here. Like I said, their own pool, and also own jacuzzi, which appears to be shut down right now. But here is the Star Class pool. One other thing that I missed was by the adults pool is they have these cabanas right here. And these cabanas, I think you can rent them for around $250 for up to 6 people, I believe. And you kind of have your own private pool, some lounge chairs, and pretty much your own private area for the day. Which actually, we didn't do that, but I feel like if you have a group of people, it definitely sounds like a nice option. So now we're gonna head to the beach. And in the beach area, they have a lot of this like natural terrain that they're trying to keep safe. So you have multiple of these walkways to get to the beach. I'm gonna pause here, and that's what the terrain looks like. Right. If you're not familiar, they have beach warning flags here. So if it's like a really windy day and they have strong currents and rough conditions, it's a red flag, yellow, medium, green, low hazard. Yesterday it was at high hazard because it was pretty windy here. Let's see what it's at today. So the sand right here, it's a really fine grain, so it's nice and soft. Obviously there is some like particles in it. It's not like totally clean, but one of the better beaches in this area. So another thing too, once you get up to the beach area, it becomes really firm. So if you want to go for like a morning walk, It is very nice. They have some buoyed areas here too for swimming. It looks like they still do have the red flag up today, way out in the distance there. And then another thing too, way out here, you can see that is Isla Mujeres. So you can do catamaran excursions. You can take the ferry, which is about a 15-minute ride because we're in the Costa Mujeres area. They have a northern marina, 15-minute Uber or taxi ride, and you can take the ferry on over to Isla Mujeres. One other thing too is, so there is some seaweed on the beach, but I have been told that this seaweed actually is not as bad because Isla Mujeres helps prevent, with Isla Mujeres being out there, it helps prevent the seaweed from coming in. And then they also do have some sort of equipment in the morning that comes to help clean up the seaweed every single day, which you can see the tracks here. But on the beach here, they do have, that's an emergency station, but they do have tons of beach chairs and stuff. A lot of them aren't quite set up yet because it's early. Yeah, let's walk on the beach this way, and then that's pretty much it for the adults only side of the resort. So I'm gonna start moving on over to the family friendly side of the resort. Also out here, they do have 2 beach bars. One is right over here, and the other one is over on that other side. So they do have an adults only one, and then a family friendly beach bar. All right, so on all the beach entrances, they have these areas where you can wash your feet and stuff off, shower. Also, all around the resort, they have PH experiences, where you can book excursions and stuff. Now, a reminder, we are on the family-friendly side, so here's the first pool. Open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So even you can see out here, like I said, it's around 8:30 right now, and a ton of the chairs are already reserved. So one complaint about the resort, there's just not enough chairs where everyone has to get up early and come reserve them if you want a chair. So this is another family-friendly pool, similar to the adult pool, some tables and stuff like that. They also have a swim-up bar over there, and it is infinity style, kind of going along that first part of the beach there. They also have cabanas for rental over here. And then here's another pool over here, where they also have some entertainment. They've got a stage up there, which is really nice. And we'll walk on over here. There are more cabanas for rental over here. So like I said, the cabanas are around $250 for the whole day. Comes with an infinity pool, obviously food and drinks, which is included anyways. And I think they fit up to 6 people, but that's what they look like. So here's the swim-up bar, and then another bar on the other side of it. Being on the adults only side, we didn't spend a ton of time over here because we were mainly in the adults only pool. So another restaurant we have over here is called Shores. And Shores is exclusively for star class guests. So same thing with us not being star class, we did not eat here. But this is another another perk of being part of the star class. So that's it for most of the pools. So I'm gonna head more to the back of the resort, start getting into mini golf, the flow rider, lazy river, and of course more restaurants. Okay, so what we're coming up on over here is the lazy river. And in the lazy river they have this bar called the Blue Lagoon. And so you can access it from the lazy river, which is pretty cool. And then also the other side if you want. So here is the Blue Lagoon, the lazy river bar. We've got tons of seating and stuff over there. We definitely love this area. The lazy river is very nice, very decent lazy river. Part of the reason why I picked this resort, honestly. So here's part of it, continues all the way over there and over there. They have tubes and stuff. It's all free, single and double tubes. And I'll keep walking around this way to show you more of the lazy river. And so, like I said, the lazy river keeps going around. I'll show you more parts of it. But right here, we also have the flow rider. So it's not running right now, but it is open during the day from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. This one is a cost though. It's $40 a person, but that includes for the whole day. So if you do want to do it, unfortunately there is a charge for this, but I've also seen a lot of times if you play the games and stuff like that, the prize I've seen that they've been giving away is the flow rider for a day. So if you don't want to pay for it, participate in their activities and win, and you might get a flow rider. So there's the other entrance to, there's another entrance to the lazy river and that bar over there. Here's a bunch of the tubes, and we'll keep going. Another cool thing is they have a slide that leads into the lazy river, which is right here. Unfortunately, the slide is only for kids, so we were not able to ride it. But if you're traveling with the family and have kids, super cool slide that leads you right back into the lazy river. All right, so now we're getting more to the sports court area. So they do have a volleyball court right here, and then a basketball court, and with some soccer nets too. They've got balls and stuff, so you can play with these ones for free. The rims are at a bit of an angle, and actually this basketball rim is totally gone. So not the most like premier equipment, but my husband and his friends played some games of basketball and they enjoyed themselves. They also have a batting cage over here. Let me get a little closer. And the batting cage is free from 4 to 5 p.m. Otherwise you have to pay for it.
So turning around over here, we have another building.
The lower level is the Italian restaurant. It's called Gusto. And the upper part of the restaurant is actually used a lot of times for weddings. So we saw a ton, like almost probably a wedding every single night that we were here. And so I'm going to walk back over to this side of the resort. So like I said, we are still on the family-friendly side of the resort. It's a lot bigger over here. But if you stay on the adult side, you are welcome to come on over to the family-friendly side. If you stay on the family-friendly side, you technically cannot come over to the adult side. So we are coming up on Guy Fieri's burger joint restaurant, and I'll add some pictures. We did eat lunch here at one of our first days. The burger was decent, fries not so good, but that's pretty much all they have on the menu are a couple different burgers and fries. So this place is open for lunch. One thing about the resort, between I think 11 to 12:30 or 11:30 to 12:30, there are not a ton of options for lunch. This is the only place that's open between 11:30 and 12:30. So just something to keep in mind. A lot of times I feel like I like to eat around 11:30 or noon, so it was a struggle having to wait or just come here. So next up we have the kids area. This is called the Jurassic Splash Park. If you've got little ones, this seems like an awesome area to play. It definitely gets very busy during the day. So they've got a pirate ship here with some little slides, and I'll walk around. They also have Connect 4, ping pong, and a bar over here too. So they also have this big bucket that splashes. A few more slides. So yeah, so this is a really nice area. Like I said, if you have kids that want to play in a smaller pool area. And this leads us now to the mini golf area. So they do have a 9-hole mini golf area. This is all free. You can get your golf clubs and golf balls from the activity desk over here. And yeah, we played this with our friends a few times. It's definitely tough. You cannot get a hole-in-one on every hole, and if you roll off, well, when you roll off, we were just playing where you put your ball back up on the thing and take a stroke. But not your typical mini golf course. It is a little bit more challenging. For the most part, it's nice. Some of the holes are a little wonky though. Let me walk up. Kind of like self-made with rocks and stuff like that. So it's not your 5-star mini golf, but it definitely is decent. We had fun doing it. So I'm going to go back and walk more this way. So over here they have the Stars Kids Club. So once again, if you have little ones that want to play in the Kids Club, they got tons of activities and stuff for the kids. Turn around, here's the entrance to the Jurassic Splash Park. And we'll continue on. So we'll take a quick look here at the activities for today. The entertainment at this resort, I'd say, is very good. They've got tons of different options. The foam party is really fun. They just, throw a bunch of foam in the pool with good tunes and stuff like that. So here's, just kind of what a typical day looks like at the resort. If you want to be entertained, definitely lots of stuff going on. So we'll start over here. This is Planet Play. They also, while I'm over here, they also have a doctor on staff 24/7, clinic assist. So if you do get sick on vacation, hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but there is help on the resort.
So next up here we have Planet Play, and Planet Play consists of an indoor trampoline park. This does cost extra. A full day pass is around $50, an hour around $20, and 30 minutes is around $15. There's also an arcade upstairs, and I believe it's pay per game. So just keep in mind that these are additional fees, but cool things a part of the resort.
So we'll continue on over here. So we're coming up on SoCal, which is the buffet. That's where you see this line of people waiting to get in. I'll add some pictures of the buffet here. It was decent. My husband thought it was one of the better buffets. I thought it was just okay. they had a fair amount of options at the buffet. So next up, we've got, well, I'm going to give a little swirl around here just so you can kind of see. So we have the Pump Fitness Center, which I'll go into next. The spa is straight ahead. This whole area is all the buffet. And then later on I'll take you down by Fuel, which is a coffee bar. So first let's go into Pumped. And here is the Pumped area. Hola! So they have a really nice gym area here. You can see, I don't want to disturb too much, but lots of gym equipment. And then if we head upstairs here, they have more equipment. They also do spin classes. So here's one more picture of that lobby area. That's pretty cool. We'll keep going up the stairs here. So here they have some more treadmills, more equipment, like I said, some bikes. Definitely a nice fitness facility. Then I'm gonna walk out this way. They have another basketball court up here, also with soccer nets. So this is on the rooftop of the building. You've got a tennis court here, and then they also have 4 pickleball courts over there. All the equipment and stuff is free to use here, so don't worry about any additional charges, which is really nice. Over here, they also have another space for more classes and stuff like that. They've got like some boot camp classes. Overall, very nice fitness area. Let me grab here's what the activities are for today, just to get kind of an idea of the different stuff they have going on, either here or at the pool. All right, we will continue on. All right, so next up, like I said, this is the spa area. I can't take video in there, but yesterday I did do the hydrotherapy and massage experience, and it was wonderful. Definitely would recommend with the hydrotherapy. You get to access to a sauna, steam room, and then some like other cool like shower areas, and then a few different like areas, hot, like a jacuzzi, a cold plunge, and then some like more jets and stuff underneath the water for the actual hydrotherapy part. So next up I'm going to walk into the buffet. I'll just do a quick walk around for breakfast. One nice thing about the buffet is they do have, if you are staying on the adults only side, they do have a separate area for adults only. If you don't want to eat around kids and stuff, that's nice. So I'll just kind of walk through so you can kind of see some of the food options for breakfast. They've got several different omelet stations around here too. That's dessert. All right, so continuing with the buffet area, like I said, there's multiple omelet stations. We've got other food options over here. Waffles, French toast, pancakes. A lot of fresh cooking stations, which is nice. More omelets. Lots of pastries. Eggs. More omelets. And just continue on this way. Yogurts. So normally there's not a line. I think this just must be a hot time to go, but they got a little mimosa bar over here. And then, like I said, this is also part of the buffet. All right, so next up we have Fuel right over here. Fuel is a coffee and ice cream bar. They have like frappes or frozen lattes, hot, cold lattes. I'll put the menu up on this video here so you can see the options. They also have gelato, which is very good. The flavors are changing and stuff throughout the day. One complaint about this is, there was always a line when we were here, so expect to wait probably like 15 minutes most times when you come here. Another thing is, on their menu there is fresh pressed juices, but every time I went up they told me they didn't have fruit, so I'm not sure if it's just like a one-time rarity or if that's a normal thing where they don't have juices. Yeah, so then we'll continue in more so like the lobby area. So here, over here to the left is where they do a lot of their entertainment throughout the night. The entertainment, I'll add more videos and stuff here. The entertainment I thought was very good. They had like a fire show, a Michael Jackson show, and they also have like dinners and stuff. They set up tables down here so you can eat dinner. We did the fantasy dinner down here, and they had like grilled beef and chicken. It was like buffet style, and then on one side, and then like some veggie sides, mashed potatoes, rice and stuff like that, and then on the other side they had tacos and nachos, and all the food was very good. So I won't want to eat down here every night, but it is cool to do once during your trip for sure. So over here, this is the adult side of the buffet that I was talking about. So we're going to continue on this way. So here we have the Mexican restaurant. All the food is by reservation. Let's see if I can. Okay. So here's the Mexican restaurant. Usually they're using it as overflow, but for the buffet. We did not eat at the Mexican restaurant, so I can't speak to that one. But what I was saying is all the food here is, or all the dinner is by reservation only. So when you get here, they'll have you install an app. The app's not the best. It's okay. A lot of times you have to quit the app to get it to work. Quit the app and go back in to get it to work. But when you get here, I would recommend scheduling all your dinner reservations right away, because they definitely do fill up. So we did not do the Mexican, the Indian, or the hibachi. The hibachi was just too hard to get into, but we did have a big group. So then we're kind of getting into the lobby area here. So here's the main lobby bar. And here's the check-in area. Check-in, check-out area. And then here's the rest of the lobby. You got a separate check-in area for Star Class over here. You can also do excursions at this desk over here. I definitely like the main lobby better than the adult-only lobby. Another really cool thing is when you arrive to this lobby, everyone cheers when you're walking in. So that's kind of a neat effect that you don't get over on the adult side. We've got some cool ceilings and stuff here too. Yeah, so here's the lobby area. One area I'm also going to take you up to is the club. It's called Studio. And Studio's open really from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and it's exclusively for guests that are 18 and older. They got these cool mirrored walls going up. And it's cool, it looks down over the lobby over here. And here's what the club looks like. So I'll add some videos up here. The club was definitely popping many nights. Another really nice thing about the club too, so they've got this bar over here, and behind the bar there's an outdoor area. So if you want to catch some fresh air, you can come out here. This also isn't a bad place to watch some of the shows down here too. So this is that main area I showed you guys before. So, very nice. They do also have bathrooms up here, which I'm just telling you because I did not know that for a while. So the bathrooms up here, if you go straight out of here, they are to the right of the elevator, right down that way. So once again, club here is called the Studio. In the mornings, they have tons of these little desks, like the one I'm coming up on, to book excursions, spa experiences, and all that fun stuff if you didn't book anything in advance. So over here we get into more restaurants and also a few stores. So first up we have the Twist Bar. So this is like the main bar at nighttime. Definitely a nice area. So then, first restaurant here, we have Sunset Strip Steakhouse and Grill.
Honestly, this restaurant was my least favorite. I got the grill mix, and that's a picture of my plate. It was just okay. Here's a picture of the New York Strip, and then also someone else in our group got the salmon.
Next up, we have Sutra, which is an Indian restaurant. You can also do a hookah lounge. The hookah is extra. I think it's around $50 to do the hookah for a table. Then next up we have the Sports Bar. And Sports Bar is not open yet, but I'll send a little video of that. Next up we have East, which is sushi and also hibachi. So we ate here last night. There's East. The sushi was super good. We loved it. We just weren't able to do hibachi because it was filled up. But here's kind of what the hibachi tables look like. But would definitely recommend eating here if you want to. Over here, they have a convention center. If you're here for any work meetings and stuff like that. Then they also have a cinema. Here's a look at just some of the movies that they show and the times. Then here are some stores. So they've got Pier 27 here. Lots of t-shirts and stuff. They also have medicine here. Cups, all kinds of souvenirs, sunglasses, swimsuits, jewelry. And that brings us back to Twist. Over here, also at Twist, they also have entertainment here at night. We've seen dancers, singers, DJs. So like I said, lots of great entertainment at this resort. And cute little photo opportunity over there, but then pretty much that way leads me back to the adult lobby.
So overall, that completes my tour of the resort itself. However, I think there is one more important thing to touch base on, and that would be the rooms. So as you can see in what I've showcased so far, I think the resort itself is great, especially for families and those people that like to be busy and maybe a little bit more adventurous. But personally, myself, I was not overly impressed with the rooms. Not necessarily from a cleanliness standpoint, but more so from a maintenance and upkeep standpoint. So keep watching, and here's my review of our room. Alright, so we are located on the 4th floor. Here's the bed, nightstand area. So one reason I chose this resort is because it looked really modern in the pictures and stuff, and I love the design. I like more modern rooms and stuff like that. This resort opened in 2021, and truthfully, right now I'm recording this in 2025, and it's already really showing its age. It's really very humid in the room, like even in some spots down here. I don't know if the light's catching it, but there's like rust in some spots. Like I said, our room was super humid. I did ask for a dehumidifier, and I got put on a wait list, and I never got it. I also didn't follow up, so that's on me, but that was just, you can tell in some rooms there's a lot of moisture and stuff, which I feel like has kind of just brought down the quality a little bit. But let me continue on with the tour. So right over here, they have these cute director and actor chairs. They also have a little like liquor area that you can choose to buy if you want. That's starting at $40, but this is all inclusive, so you can just walk down to the bar and get free drinks. Another area where I think the resort's just not super well maintained is all the doors here. So closet, there is tons of space and stuff like that, but like these drawers are supposed to be soft close, and you really have to push them closed with that. The room does come with a steamer, which is nice, and then they also have these mirrors too. So but one thing I was gonna also point out before is same thing, like these closet doors here are supposed to be soft close, and you really have to push them down, and they don't even like close all the way. It's kind of hard to tell in the camera here. The fridge one's a little bit better, but like this won't even stay closed. So it just looks like some of this stuff was pretty like cheaply made. Also on the fridge here, like I said, I don't know if the camera light's catching it, but like it's just like dirty and gross. I can see some like rust in the back there. So yeah, for a resort that just opened 4 years ago, I was just a little bit disappointed in some of the finishes and stuff. Like I feel like this stuff shouldn't be breaking already. Here they have a little coffee bar, coffee and tea and stuff if you want to make yourself that in the morning. So I'll close that. Then we have another closet over here. Same thing, this one also has a big mirror as well, and very similar to the other closet. Also, there's a safe as well. The rooms do come with these robes and slippers, just for like not to take home, but I think you can buy them if you want to. But having this was nice to use. I use the slippers a ton because our floor I felt like was never really that clean. The first day, well, this is me really pushing this door closed. Oh, also one thing on the closet, there's also these like lights up top too that have not been working for us, but they work for our friends, so ours is just broken, I guess. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying before. But one thing I do really like on the sides here, they have nice spot to like put your suitcase and stuff like that, shoes. Oh, and so yeah, I was talking about before, I've actually got my slippies on right now. when we first got here and I was like walking around barefoot in the room, like I could just feel my feet like collecting a whole bunch of dirt. So I actually did put in a request to have them come clean the room, the floor again, and they did. But I don't know, I keep wearing the slippers because the floor just has not felt that clean. So next up, we'll move into the bathroom. The bathrooms here are really nice. From like a lighting perspective, they've got these touchscreen mirrors that light up, and there's one on both sides. So lighting wise, it's really nice. But then I kind of go back to the maintenance of some things again. If we get into this mirror, so like there's all these like weird spots on the mirror here, which I felt like just wasn't very cosmetically pleasing to me. And just like some of like the caulk finishings and stuff like that look kind of gross, to be honest. Like I said, I mean, truthfully, the room itself, I'd probably give the room like 3 out of 5 stars. Like the bed and stuff was clean. But truthfully, some of the maintenance was just a little bit disappointing to me, especially with this resort being only 4 years old. I just expected things to be in better condition. Here's the shower here. Really nice tile shower. Like I said, kind of down below here, just starting to show some age with a little bit of rust and stuff like that. I don't think it's necessarily a cleanliness problem, but more so just upkeep. They do also have a rain shower here and a wand. The rain shower for us was not working the first day, so I put in a request to get that fixed. And I will say, aside from the dehumidifier, you can request like room cleaning and anything that needs to be fixed in the app, and they were really quick to reply and got, like I said, everything taken care of except for the dehumidifier that we never got. But over here, tons of storage for all your makeup and toothbrushes and toiletries and stuff like that. And then over here, there is a toilet. So that is pretty much our whole room. A couch over here, and then there is a balcony too. It's nighttime right now, so I suppose I can show you what it looks like in the dark. So yeah, they've got 2 chairs over here. We've just got some clothes drying on them and stuff, and then another spot to hang stuff to dry. But yeah, this is the resort. Down below they have these swim out suites, so if you do upgrade to that, that's what those look like. Very similar, same room and stuff like that. They just include a little cabana and a swim out pool. But yeah, so like I said, overall, like I love the modernness and stuff like that, but as of 2025, the room is definitely starting to show some age, so I would just like to see some better maintenance. And that's a wrap on Planet Hollywood Cancun, both the adult scene and family-friendly resort. If you guys made it this long, thanks for watching my video. Please feel free to comment any questions below, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd give this a like.